Hi, if you just started learning about Ansible, you're watching a video course or reading from a book, someone using Vim as a text editor while doing this course, you will see him asking you that you have to create a specific file, edit a specific line to customize your Vim, so make it more easy for you to make your playbook. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you what is this file about. You will see someone asking you to edit file called .vimrc under your home directory, and in this vimrc, you will see this line you have to edit autocmd FileType YAML, setlocal, and some stuff. So what is all of this about? So let me show you something at first. We can go to the main page of Vim, and if we went to the end of the page and scroll a little bit up, you will see here there's two files. One of them is called system-wide Vim initializations, and the second one, which is our file under home directory .vimrc. Sorry. So you can see here, this is your personal Vim initialization. This is what you are doing when you open vimrc. You just customize how Vim it will be initialized. You just set some parameters, some customization. So you can edit it. During when you open Vim, you can see here. Let me go back again here. Vim vimrc. As you see, we just add some commands. So these commands you can edit directly when you open Vim, but in this way you initialize Vim. You initialize them when you edit a new page or create a new text file. So what happened here is just directly will import this information for you instead of you editing it manually every time you open file. So at first we now know that there is a two type of file that for initialization you can use system-wide file or your personal file. This is what we are gonna use now. And here you can see when we are using it, we just add some commands. So now we are talking about what commands we added in vimrc. So these commands, it will be imported when you open a new file or edit a new file with Vim. So here we have two sections. At first you can see there is autocmd command, and it uses FileType YAML. So here autocmd, it means that it will run command automatically for you instead of you add. So here we have some command. This is commands. It set local options. So these local options, I will talk about them later, but you can see here in the syntax. So autocmd, it will run a command automatically for you, and this command will match. There is a match. There is an event here. It will be when you match a file with YAML. So when you have a file with an extension .yml or yaml, this is the event. And when this happens, when I see the file is YAML, I will do this command. So my point here, let's see, I will take this here like this, copy to show you something. So if I open here a test file, let's say test.txt, and I will write some stuff here like this. So now when I write and use tab, you can see my tab is 8 spaces, and it's not a space actually, tab. So if I put here set local and this stuff, click enter, and now try to add a new line, you can see now the tab is different. It now white spaces and 2 spaces. So, and also if I make tab here, then I have indentation. So I use these commands from vimrc. I can just directly put it in the text when I edit a file through Vim. So autocmd is doing for you. It just filter that you just apply these options when you have YAML file. So you add this command to the initialization file. So when you start an open Vim with edit a new file or editing existing file, it will check these commands that you added to the initialization file. And here, yes, autocmd, oh, this is event here, yeah, file type, YAML, and then when you match this event, it will trigger this command. So okay, so now we can talk about more about these commands. So let's open Vim, and from here we can open the help center and go to options.txt. You can see it doesn't take the full screen, so I will hit in my keyboard Control W O. Oh, sorry. Let me put again. So help options.txt, Control W O. It's weird. Okay. Help options.txt. Okay, it's working now. So here you can see this section for options. It has 3 sections, including first one, setting options, it means manually, and there is automatic way, and the options itself, all options. So let's first see the auto settings here. I will show you something here. So let's take this one, copy, and then so in options here you can see it tell you that okay, you can set options automatically. First method that when you start in when starting Vim initialization, you can see there's specific commands that can create the vimrc file for you, but in our case we want to use autocmd. That's why we made it this way, because in this way it may be global. It will impact the whole each file that you will open with Vim. But this method with autocmd, just you used filter. So this was the first section I wanted to talk about. I mean, automatically it will just tell you how you can do it. And if we go back again to up, we will go to option summary. We have really hundreds of options, so I will not go through all of them, but I will just give you overview. So you can see it tell you about options. Some of them is global, some of them is local to the window, local to buffer, whatever. We have many options. So in these options, if we went here to AI, if you remember, we have here vim.vimrc. So here there is setlocal. Setlocal, this is the command you are using to set options. I mean, you will find it here in the previous section 4. You can go back and check by yourself, it's fine. But my point here, you will use setlocal. This is the command you are using to set these options. And again, you use setlocal because there is 2 methods. There is set only and setlocal. Setlocal will make it locally for this buffer, for the current text files that the current text files that you are editing. So the first one, AI, is for auto indentation, and you can see here it copies the current line, copies the indentation from the current line when you're starting a new line. This is what we use in the playbook. You started and make, let's say, 2 indentations, and then when you hit enter, you don't want to start from the beginning. You just want to continue in the same indentation. So this is AI, just help you to copy the indentation, and you can see it define here. I mean, it gives you the option how you can define it. It's Boolean and default is off. So when you add AI, like in setlocal AI here, it means now it's on. Second option, we have TSSWET. So if I will go through all of this, it's really a lot. So to make it easier, I get the options from the help page and put them here in this small document. So first one I was talking about AI, second one ET, alphabetical, so ET. With ET, it tell you here in insert mode, use the appropriate number of spaces to insert tab. So this option, with ET, it will convert the tab to spaces, and it will be bind with these options you can see here. With SW, we use SW2, so it's shift width, so number of spaces to use of each step of the auto indentation. So when you use the indentation, use for C indent or etc whatever, and for TS tab stop, it also has the number default. This is when you click tab, it should be I mean, when you hit tab in keyboard, it use like eight spaces, but here we want just two, and it will be white spaces. Why white spaces? Because again, here we converted it from tab, like solid space like this, for I mean block of spaces, to white spaces. So here TS, it will a number of spaces that a tab in the file counts. So here you can see in this option, I mean in the settings, you can see you set tab stop and shift width to whatever you prefer, and use expand tab. In this way you will always insert spaces. This is why we are using it in Playbox, because in Playbox you can't use tab, you have to use white spaces. So at the moment you have an idea what these commands about. If you want to go more, you can just open the help center, I mean the Vim help, and you will see many options for your match case. But in Vim we just use this stuff to customize our Vim to edit the Playbox in more efficient way. So I hope you like this video. So please, if you like my videos, just hit the button like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.